You have to try so fucking hard right now to get a girl that you approve of as a man.
Oh, we know exactly what you ladies want, but we're not giving it anymore. Drizzle, drizzle. We're done with the patriarchy and this old archaic way of doing things where we're supposed to provide and protect for you, where we're supposed to be willing to risk and give our lives for you. We don't need to bring anything to the table because we are the table. Without my seed, you can't have any kids, drizzle, drizzle. So what you gonna do about that? Listen, we are in our soft guy era.
I think that's
I get my beard taken care of every Tuesday. So I'm going to need you to go ahead and send $75 to my barber via Cash App every Tuesday before I get there so that I can get my hair taken care of. Drizzle, drizzle. All right? And when you get your taxes from working hard all year while I stay at home and play PlayStation, I need you to give me the whole amount so I can flip it for us. Drizzle, drizzle. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We're no longer being providers and protectors and buying into the patriarchal system of letting you guys get on the boat first if the sink is shipping. No, 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 no. We're done with those days. We are equal now, so we will get on the boat based upon whoever is the strongest. Drizzle, drizzle. All right? So don't ask us to do anything, provide anything. If we go out to eat, 50-50. Drizzle, drizzle. If you have another kid by another man, 50-50, drizzle, drizzle.
Listen, I love a man that knows his worth and knows what he wants. I don't necessarily think that there was anything specifically wrong with what he says, but that's like who he is and what he wants, and that's perfectly fine.
I think he's doing a parody of a woman saying the same thing about men.
Sprinkle. It's the sprinkle lady for sure.
Yeah.
Drizzle, drizzle.
But like honestly though, like if a man wanted to be like that and he found a partner who was like down for that, who cares? I think it's just about like stating what you want in a relationship, and as long as you and your partner are on the same page, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, I'm in my soft guy era right now.
I think he wants to date a man.
You could be a soft guy. That's fine.
That's cute. It's the truth. He wants a man. He wants his man to hold the door open for him and take him out and smack his ass on the way in.
That's he wants a girl to send him $75 for his beard trimming.
Bro, it's $75 for a beard trim now?
No.
Like, yo, what the happened? When did I get this old?
You're the sugar mama enthusiast over here, okay? So
you need enough from the sugar mama to tip the beard trimmer.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with what he's stating. Like, if that's what he wants, and he can go out and find a person to provide.
But you realize he's being sarcastic.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I do. But like at the same time, like women turn around and they say similar things, and like we're dead serious about them. We're able to find partners.
Because in the world today, women can hold two distinct roles.
Yeah.
They can be the mother at home, or they can be Cardi B. They can hold two distinct roles. But men, no matter how much women want to pretend they can, and no matter how much my buddy Richard Reeves thinks it should be this way, men cannot hold two distinct roles. Men can, it doesn't make any difference how much we want to change the world. The idea of the stay-at-home dad who stays home with the kids while the wife takes care of all of them, that is a precipitator of divorce.
You don't think that okay.
It is a precipitator of divorce. The world is not like, maybe it will be in the future, but as of right now, the world is not ready for the soft man era,
So
and men to not,
Like, it's not impossible, but for right now, you don't think it is.
As of right now, evolutionarily, it doesn't make sense for me to, like, in those type of situations, if one of the top three precipitators of divorce is men making less money or men losing their jobs in a relationship, if that's one of the cases, then that means some women have a burden of performance. That's why women can have two roles. All men have a burden of performance, which is why men can have one role. That's what's so different. No matter how offensive you want to make it out to be, what you should do is an experiment. Have a bunch of men stay at home with the kids, not make any money, and then let's just see what happens in their relationships. Let's do some kind of experiment, because I know how it's going to end, and you know how it's going to end. It's going to end badly for them, and that's the issue that's going on. Is that the way the world should be? No, we should all be equal, but that's the way the world is. Because here's the big problem. If you start telling men that it's like, well, you don't have to have a burden of performance. You can just find a woman that's going to take care of you. The problem is you're going to end up with a bunch of men like who have nothing. Like, they have to go bust their ass. Dude, most women find most men to be unattractive. You have to try so hard right now to get a girl that you approve of as a man. And so me telling men with the best possible advice I can, you need to work hard as you can, because one of the reasons why men are 15% bigger than women is because men throughout history have competed with other men for access to women. So if you choose not to compete, you don't have to compete. You don't. But you're also not going to have any sex with any women that you didn't pay for. And that's the issue. So that's the thing. Guys, you're not special. None of you are special. There are no soulmates. The only way you're going to make it is by kicking ass, taking names, and solving problems for other people. And when you do so and show competency, then the women will come.
I'm about to offend you with this one.
Yep.
You ready? Oh, you guys are going to love
Hit it.
Uh-oh. Sometimes young women, they go for older men and they'll say, yeah, but he's 40. I know I'm only 22, but at least he'll be more responsible and he will settle down. But maturity is not defined by age. It's defined by how much responsibility you have. And I always say, if he's got to 40, no kids, no marriage under his belt, he's chosen that Peter Pan lifestyle. No 23-year-old is going to come along and wake him up. He's chosen to be that man. Are you sure you want to be with him? You're better off with a 30-year-old that's got more responsibility than a 45-year-old who hasn't. Because if you think a number defines maturity, you're lost. The reality is, it's the amount of responsibility, particularly responsibility and care for others. So if he's supporting family, if he's supporting an ex-wife, or he was married or he had kids, it does something to men. It creates a level of responsibility and accountability that they can't get without that. So I do always tell women, don't be afraid of being with a man that's had kids or a man that's been married. They're better than the ones that have had no baggage, because baggage is responsibility, which is then accountability for a man.
I'd like to say Exhibit
Agree
A.
or disagree?
Exhibit A. Exhibit A. I'd like to say Exhibit A is I have rescued 11 cats. I would like to say that's the first thing I would like to point out.
So that's your level of responsibility.
Huh?
I said I kind of agree with her, though. Like, your age does not define if you're mature or not.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, like, what you have been through and, like, your ability to, like you were saying, like, solve problems, like, have those skills.
Sorry, we just met today. I'm 46. My girlfriend's 24. That's why he played this.
I'm gonna say something.
And I don't have any kids.
She's actually 22.
Yeah. My girlfriend's 22, and I'm sorry. She's 24 years younger than me. I'm 46, and she's 22. No, but my point is that's why he's playing this video.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything. The only time I see like age gaps as weird is like if they're like under 21, because like I don't know, like I don't think anybody that is like over 21. And there's like maybe few exceptions, but I think that it's weird to hang out with people that are like under that age.
I can see
that's kind of funny
it's
because in Poland, like you can drink alcohol and stuff when you're 18 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like earlier than in America.
It's like if you want to go out to like a nice dinner or something, you can't even enjoy a cocktail together. Not that like enjoying a cocktail is like everything, but like you're like limited in being able to have the same experiences.
What will you ever talk about, Mike?
Yeah, we talk about plenty. But like the thing is, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is, can I take on How many people work in MOA?
35 plus.
That seemed to me they're my responsibility.
Have you ever been married before?
I've never been married.
Oh man, that's a strike against
you. So,
do you have any other baggage? Do you have any babies? Do you have any children?
I don't even have debt. I have not. I owe no one, not one.
You're Peter Pan. This is a Peter Pan, right?
No, but to her, like, I have no responsibility. Like, I have nothing. And so,
but you just said you rescued 11 cats.
I rescued 11 cats.
Yeah,
that's responsible.
People that work under you, like, you handle all of this. Like, there's different like definitions of responsibility. Sure. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, you have to have been a divorced man that pays blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's different like definitions of responsibility. Like, I feel like as long as you're able to like own up to your like how we were talking about earlier about the victim complex. Yeah. Like something bad happens to you and then you turn into like, oh my God. Or like something bad happens to you and you're like, no, I'm going to own this. I'm going to work through it. That's maturity.
Sadina Khan might be right about me. I don't know. I don't think she is, but maybe she is right. Like I have no narrative that I'm following. I'm going to be happy either way though. I'll tell you that right now. Okay.
Where she miss is that responsibility comes from having a relationship or having kids. Because like if you look at somebody like you or Tom Bilyeu, for example, he doesn't have any kids.
Yeah.
But
Alex Hormozi doesn't have kids.
Yeah, or Alex Hormozi, right? So like responsibility comes in a lot of different forms. It doesn't have to be.
I mean, I was responsible for $67 million airplane. I remember that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right?
That's more expensive than like one child. So I mean,
quite a bit.
Yeah.
But the point she was making about the age is like totally valid. Like no, maturity does not come from age.
Yeah. No, it comes from experience.
Yeah.